How's it going? Mike here, Mike's Pressure Washing, also known as the Fresh Rinse. I'm here on location at my house, going to wash my own driveway. What a canvas we have here. Multiple things wrong with this driveway. Quite honestly, utter neglect on the homeowner's part, i.e. the Fresh Rinse. Got some rust from that vehicle that has been sitting here for a year because my daughter bought it to flip it and hasn't flipped it yet. This is the stain left from the roofers from last week. Anybody want some shingles? Then just miscellaneous stuff all over the place. That's just water. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to take you through every step of this driveway clean. I'm going to begin by pre-treating it, then washing it with a surface cleaner. After that, I have quite the concoction of a degreaser that I'm going to be using. No, you can't have the recipe. Finally, I'm going to be using different acids to get up all of the rust and hopefully brighten everything up. This should be fun. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I have thoroughly surface cleaned the entire driveway. And obviously, these rust stains and these grease stains, oil stains, are not going to come up with general surface cleaning. So I'm going to be applying, first of all, an industrial degreaser that I'll be concocting myself. And afterwards, we'll be rinsing it and then using some acid. So let's get to work. More to be done. Okay, you're going to be mad at me, but I cannot give you the recipe to this crazy potent concoction. Quite some time ago, I was sworn to secrecy, and because I promised the person that I would not give this away, you can't have it. But I will tell you that when I mix water in with this, it's going to turn crazy hot. If I were to get this on my skin, it would probably land me in the emergency room. If I get this in my eyes, well, I'll not ever be washing again. If you think I'm kidding, believe me when I say I'm not. You've got to break all of that up in the bottom. Stir that up real good. This is going to make a crazy degreaser. I'm going to downstream this over the entirety of the driveway. It's crazy hot right now. All right, I'm back. It's been a few hours actually. I got called to go wash a house and some concrete. And so this has had a few hours to dry. Obviously the rust is still here. That's mud, or water and mud. Well, I guess that's what mud is. But most of the oil stains are all but gone. So I'm happy about that. Little something right there. Man, it's coming out great. I'm going to throw some acid on it. I'm going to downstream 1 gallon of muriatic acid. So let's do that. Okay, it's 2 days later, Sunday. It's been quite a journey to get to this point. However, as I was downstreaming the muriatic acid, I noticed that I was not getting anything at all through the downstream injector. After doing just a little research, I realized that I had broken the barb off of the 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch barb that is connected to the metering system that I have set up for bleach and soap or degreaser, what have you. And so I went to the big box store, and I'm going to replace all 4 with these brass 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch barbs. Now, real quick story here. This week, I've noticed all week long that I wasn't getting the SH that I had hoped for, that I was normally getting. I also noticed that it seemed that I have a bottomless supply or an endless supply of SH. And I was kind of baffled by that. I also noticed, looking back, that I was hearing more of a sputtering sound coming from the downstream injector, as opposed to that fluid hissing that those of you who downstream know what I'm talking about. It was more of a sputter like that. The only problem is, good problem to have, the homes were coming just as clean. So here's what I'm learning. I think I'm using too much SH. I'm using more than I need because I wasn't getting nearly what I should be, saving lots of chemical, and my houses were just as clean. So I think I need to dial it back a little bit. All right, let's move on now to putting some S8 or some muriatic acid rather on this driveway. I noticed Joe is changing the oil today in his new machine. I think he had 18 hours. Let's see how many hours I have. Oh, 1,495 hours. I should probably change the oil. Let's see if she starts up. Okay, I have downstreamed 1 gallon, oh, hey Mike, of muriatic acid over the entirety of the driveway. And in my estimation, it came out great. So much better than it was. And I know it will look even better, at least that's my hope, when it's dry. Maybe a little bit blotchy, and if it is, once it dries, then I may do a direct application of hydrofluoric acid, i.e. aluminum brightener. It really came out great. Just the hint of orange right here, maybe just a hint. And got a little heavy rust something right there, but I can live with that. All right, hey, I really appreciate you hanging out with me all day and actually all weekend to get this done. I have a bunch of jobs this week, including a huge apartment complex on Thursday that is going to be a huge project for me. I think 7 one-story buildings, or 8, something like that, and a bunch of houses and some concrete to do this week, so I'm excited. All right, Mike's Pressure Washing. If you like this kind of video, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell tab, if you would like to be alerted to future videos. Be sure to leave a comment. All of this helps the channel greatly. The fresh rinse. I'm out.